Tusk was formed to rid the world of monsters, for monsters are real and we see them every day. Many believe they are above the law. Yeah. And it is a duty for us as a committee to investigate, interrogate, and once proof has been confirmed, our task to remove these monsters from their supposed untouchable seat. We don't do this seeking gratitude. We only do it to maintain the status quo. Those of us fortunate enough to be agents of Tusk forego their identity. They become known simply by their profession, one of many hands who work together to secure future success against talented adversaries. No hand works alone, and no hand moves before the committee agrees the target's life is forfeit. No exceptions. Tonight's meeting is to discuss target 6430, Mr. Bull Etienne.
The priest was seen to touch Bull's arm briefly, to which Bull drew back immediately and walked briskly to his death-waiting taxi.
Do we know anything about this altercation with the priest? Get it? Altercation.
Was he a genuine priest?
There is often a priest hanging about outside a casino, not always the same one. They are from the Benedictine order, mostly, and are known to try and counsel those with vices, such as gambling.
That doesn't necessarily mean he's a real priest.
Could the priest have jabbed him with something?
Perhaps we should revisit that question when the post-mortem results are available.
Oh, someone called once he returned home, and he let him in only to find him that he was there to kill him, like.
True, but there's also another possibility. Maybe he was given something at some point earlier in the day which was time to take effect.
Good point.
Good point. We really do need more particulars on his death.
Yeah, well, I can tell you the cab dropped him off at just after 11:30 p.m. And yes, he was still alive, alone.
I read in the paper that nosy lady across the hallway said she saw him on the stretcher, and he looked rather well for a dead person. Odd thing to print, I must say.
What did she mean by that, I wonder? What she know?
I wish people wouldn't up and die on a blooming Sunday.
Why does that matter? And it don't seem like he chose to die, does it?
Sundays should be days for worship, not for dead people.
Oh, give over.
Oh dear.
How on earth did you ever make it into this here organisation?
I'll have you know I'm a reformed character, and I believe in last rites.
Last wrong's more like it.
Come on, back to the point. Do we know if Etienne was at home at the time these people were sighted? Could any of them have been the perpetrators?
So where does that leave us now? Is anything any clearer? Looks like he may have had a visitor when he was out, but maybe not. And if so, how did they gain access to his apartment? Maybe he had a visitor beforehand. Or after he arrived home?
Could have been a smelly gardener or a smelly mechanic.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone that's good with their hands and does a lot of stuff. So yeah, I think it's one of those.
Do you know the planner you were saying about removing someone's eye and using it for retinal scans? That was a feature in a book. Have you read this book, Pam, called I Am Pilgrim?
I Am Pilgrim? No, but I think I saw one where someone had their hand cut off and used the fingerprint.
Well, that's possible, but you can also detach the eyeball with a sinew in the back of the eye and just take the eyeball out.
It's funny how you know so much, Gardner, for someone so slow.
All right.
Oh.